bit of a chilled vibe for today's video because I'm going to be doing my concert 2023 rewind. I have everything in here. Everything that's going to be included is price of the tickets, how much travel costed, how long I was in the waiting room for, how long it took me to get the tickets, how long I waited in queue, merch, and how much that costed me. And I'm going to try and do it in order. I went to 11 concerts last year. Concerts started in March and they ended in November. My March one, I went to see Michael Bublé with my parents. The tickets costed $281.43 altogether for 3 tickets, including the fees and the extra charges that they put on. Travel was free because my parents took me, so I didn't have to pay for my travel. I was in the waiting room for 30 minutes before getting the tickets. What they normally do is they open the waiting room half an hour before tickets go on sale. I got mine through O2 Priority. I was in the waiting room for half an hour before the tickets went on sale, and then I literally got my tickets within 5 minutes. Merch, I got a cap and a top. The cap was £25 and the top was £75. All in all, not that dear. I was in the queue at the venue for 3 hours. I have my April concert, which I went to see Mimi Webb. The tickets, I actually can't remember how much the ticket actually costed. I think it was like 24 to 28. I can't remember how long I was in the waiting room for. I don't know if there was a waiting room actually. I think I might have just gone on when the tickets went on sale, and then I actually had my tickets within minutes. Merch, I got a keyring and a top. The keyring was £8 and the top was £30. My travel was $16.15 because that's how much I pay because I have a rail card. And I was in the queue for 4 hours. I got rained on, I was drenched. By the time I got in there, I was just dripping. Then we have May. In May, I went to see Joshua Bassett. The ticket was around £30. Again, I got that ticket immediately. I believe the tickets were on sale before I even went to get a ticket. Travel again was $16.15. Merch, I got a top that was £30 and a jumper that was £60. I was in the queue for around 4 hours. By the time I got there, it was packed. I mean packed. The queue went around the block. And then in June, I went to see Henry Moody. The ticket was £20. The travel was £17. I actually bought the ticket the day of the concert. I bought the ticket at 11 and then I finished work at 11:30. I got to the venue by 1 o'clock. For merch, I got a top that was £35. I got his Support Acts tote and the Support Acts top, and I believe they were both £25. I was in that queue for 5.5 hours. We went to see Harry Styles immediately like 2 days later. Tickets were £151.45 for 2 tickets. Waiting was no time. Like I had an email from Ticketmaster saying that more Harry Styles tickets were going on sale, and I jumped right on them, got them tickets, and then all good, all dandy, good to go, you know what I mean? Merch is kind of scary. Tote bag, which was £25, a jumper that was £75, a top that was £35, a keyring that was £10. Travel again £17 because that's how much my travel is, and we were in the queue for 6.5 hours. We got Sabrina Carpenter. Tickets, I believe, were £75 something for 2 tickets. The in time in the waiting area to get the tickets was about 5 minutes. I got my tickets extremely quickly. Travel again £17. Merch, I got a hoodie that was £70, a cap that was £30, a top that was £40, a tote that was £25, a top that was £40. Quite a lot of merch for that one person. We were in the queue at the venue for 8.5 hours. It was on my June ones, and then I didn't have another one till September, which I went to Natalie Jane twice. So we'll talk about the first day and then the second day. So the first day, the tickets were $42.85 for 3 tickets. I ended up only using one. The travel again was like £17. The waiting time was kind of really annoying because I was trying to get tickets and it took me like 2 hours to get the tickets because it was telling me that they were sold out and then they'd be coming back on and then it would be sold out, and it was really complicated. March, I got a top which was £40, and then I got the Sport Act tote bag which was £25 in the queue for 5 hours. We have the second day, which I didn't actually write the price of the tickets for this one. Travel was again £17 like it always is, and then I got her top merch which was £40. The wait-in time to get the tickets was like no time or whatsoever. I was in the queue for 7.5 hours, so 7.5 hours for that one. Then we have my October concert, which was Lauren Spencer Smith. It was $84.45 for 3 tickets, and that's obviously including all the fees and stuff. Travel again £17. The waiting, I actually don't remember how long I was in the waiting room or how long it took me to get the tickets. Merch I got was a vinyl that was £25, a tote that was £25, a jumper that was £65, a sweatshirt that was £70, and bracelets that were £20. And we were in the queue at the venue for 8.5 hours. So yeah. And then we've got my November ones. So I went to JLS and it was £120 for 2 tickets. A travel was £11. The wait-in was 8 hours total because hotel and at the venue. Merch, I actually bought my merch online like before the concert, so I'm not really going to count that because I didn't buy the merch at the concert. We were in the queue at the venue for 2 hours. And then we've got Louis. The tickets were £85 for 2 tickets in the standing area. Waiting room was half hour because the waiting room opens a half hour before tickets go on sale, and I had my tickets within 2 minutes of them going on sale. I got a jumper which was either £65 or £75. It was one of the two, I don't remember precisely. And I was in the queue for 7.5 hours at the venue. My concert rewind has been pretty decent all in all, and I'd do it again. I'd straight up do it again. I am doing it again because I got 13 this year. All of this year's ones I'm actually going to be vlogging and putting on a playlist anyway. That is the end of this video. I am hoping to have my actual YouTube background set up within the next few weeks. I'm hoping so, but I'm not sure how well that's gonna go because my room's a mess again. But I'll see you in my next video. I don't even know what it's gonna be at this point.